Hey everybody, can you see this? I have no idea. It's Suzanne here. There's a little light that says live, and I'm standing up looking at the camera right now, but now I'm going to sit down and I'm going to share some stuff with you that I experienced at Creativation this year. I've been back for just over a week, and I think I'm finally catching up. But I just wanted to share a few things that I saw, and one of the things, well, first I should start, when you sign in, you get a little goodie bag with a few things in it, mostly paperwork, and you get the show catalog. And it took place in Phoenix, January 18th to 22nd, and it is the Reborn CHA show, the Craft and Hobby Association show, and it's now called the Association for Creative Industries. And that's this beautiful logo. Anyways, this is the catalog that you get when you first go in, and it has information about all the booths and where they are, and a few ads to attract your attention, so it's full of goodies. There's also an app you can download that will tell you even more stuff and let you connect with friends. Okay, so that's the catalog. I have piles of things here. So I spent the first couple of days going to seminars, mostly business stuff, and but one night I was whisked away by Kim Evans from Emerald Creek, and I had no idea where I was going, but it turned out to be the very coolest place. So it was called Sweet Salvage, and it's a 4-day shopping event where they open up these strange places like a barn and an outdoor area, and it's called Sweet Salvage, and it's only open 4 days a month, and we happened to fluke into it. Kim was looking for things for her booth, and my eyes were popped wide open most of the time. I did come away with one thing, and thanks to Caitlin Grossart from Emerald Creek and Elizabeth Craft Designs, she found one of these little tin trays, and you can see it was $8, and I loved it. And then she found a second one. That's mine. So I don't know, I'm gonna fill it up with I don't know, inks or something, and anyways, I thought it was very cute and it will be useful. So okay, next, one night they had the new products displays, and there was a lot of cool stuff in there, but one thing that caught my eye, and I'm not even a candle person, but it's a candle liner. So it's basically wax colors that you can paint on the side of a candle and decorate your candle. So if you're a candle person, you might really like this. There's no issues with wrapping tissue around a candle and having it burn because this is wax. So it is called Candle Liner. So if you're interested in that, you can look that up. Another thing that I found was Style Tech craft products, and this is for the digital cutting people, and they have some very, very cool vinyls. So hang on a sec. So I have a few samples here. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? I'm going to stand up for a second and see. Oh, yeah. Nice, huh? Really interesting. And then they had a die-cut snowflake for me to take away. And they have some transparent glitter colors. I'm not sure how you can see that, but pretty interesting. They have a lot of interesting stuff. Oh, and the rose gold. That was my fave. So they told me to get it on Amazon. Maybe because I'm Canadian and it's easier to do, but I really like these glitter, the gold metallic, the champagne, and the rosy gold and platinum gold. I think that would, so it's Tape Technologies is who you're looking for there. Okay, those guys. Okay, so when you wander around, sometimes they're giving away free things. I think they used to give away a lot more, and that I've been going 7 years and they've never given away a lot in my experience, but maybe if you're persuasive, you get lucky. One thing that Chameleon was giving away, which shocked me, was a whole marker and one of their toppers, which I think is an amazing system. And you know, I used to carry Chameleon, but I've never had a whole lot of time to play with it. So, and they've expanded their range, and definitely worth a try. So, and Krylon was there. And this is one of their gold leafing pens. You know, you shake it up, there's a little ball in there. I'm sure you've all used this. Great for edging panels in cards. And they say that they give us a choice of copper, silver, or gold. And I was going to take copper, but they said it was overwhelming. The sales were overwhelmingly greater for gold than any of the other colors. So I thought, okay, I'll take a gold. We can always use a gold. Another place that I checked in was Tonic, which is the nouveau stuff, and they had a whole bunch of little new samples. So that was kind of fun. I didn't expect that. I was really trying to snag one of their stamp pads because I want to see how it works with my stamps. Because the stamps are fine. Not every stamp pad is perfect. But anyways, I got these new samples to try, and there was a new collection out. So I'm sure if you go to the Nouveau site, you'll see all the new things they have to offer. So yes, sometimes you can get little freebies. Whoop. Okay, now this Rustoleum paint. They have very cool stuff. So this was a little make and take they had. And what it is it's not a stain, although it sure looks like a stain. It is a weathered wood accelerator. So what it does is accelerate the aging of the wood. It apparently eats away at the tannin or something. So we'll see what happens with it. Maybe if I put it outside, it'll be even more interesting. But I really love things that leave the grain showing. I have a really hard time painting things. So this was a little pot. They gave us, everybody, little succulents to put in it. And I went, yeah, no, Canada Customs is not going to go for that. So I'll put that in. So I took the pot, but left the succulent behind. Okay, and then Decofoil was fun. Decofoil's always fun because they have these amazing colors of foil. And they had a few new products, and purple tape, easy to spot on your desk. It's basically a removable tape, so you can take things down, and this is their little sample. And you won't tear paper or wreck anything, so you can use it for all sorts of things in the craft room. Now, this transfer gel, I'm still trying to snag some of that. I have some on order, so I'm hoping that I'm finally going to get it. It seemed to be out of stock every time I went to order it last year. One thing they have is these clear toner sheets. So this is toner on acetate. And what you could do with this is put some foil on top and run it through your laminator. And what you get happening is this. So can you see that? Or this is just tacked on. So it goes from black, and you can use whatever color foil you want to give you a background. And I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was time I designed some stuff for that. And this is the leftover bit. Can you see that? So it's the bit that didn't get used, didn't get adhered by the toner. And this is usable too. So that's what was fun at Decofoil, for me anyway. And they have plain designer sheets, so you can actually put your own design on the transparency, really, and then you can foil it. Awesome. lots of possibilities there. Cathie Pooler, this was new to me, and I haven't tried it yet. See, I've only been back, 10 days, and I haven't tried it yet. Hard to believe, I know. And she does stamps, but they were really talking about the ink pads. And their ink pads from the demonstration do everything that Distress will do, but they tend to be brighter colors. So there you go. Life of the Party, yeah, okay, that's going to be brighter. So you can see some of the neat colors they have there. And you might have seen a photo of me on Facebook with trouble written across my mouth. And that was in their booth. So I get to try this still. Another freebie that I snagged. Like I say, it doesn't happen all the time. So another thing that I was beelining for was 49 and Market, which has these wonderful distressed papers. And I love the distressed look in the background without me having to create it, because time is important. So I had to go down and check them out. And although I'm not a scrapbooker, I can always use little bits and pieces. And then I can contrast those with white cardstock if I'm layering, or I can pick up one of the colors in their papers. So yeah, lots of possibilities there. Got a couple of samples here. It's really heavyweight. Very nice stuff. So the scrapbookers are probably going to love it. So I just wanted to share that with you because I'm getting some of that. So Dremel had this, you guys know what a Dremel is. Everybody knows what a Dremel is. Well, I've had a Dremel for years and I don't use it. But, you know, they're using it for home decor, and probably some of you already know this, but because I'm doing more things with silhouette and working on larger projects, I thought, it's about time I dragged this out. I'm pretty handy with woodworking tools. I use my drill press and my jigsaw and scroll saw all the time, but I haven't used the Dremel, so it's time to pull that out. Okay, now Faber-Castell do pit pens and gelatos, and I didn't manage to get samples of those, although Kathy Jo from the design team did. And but Mr. Billy was demonstrating. I just love his business card. So Mr. Billy was demonstrating, and he did give me one of these water pens because I thought it had an awesome tip on it. And when I played with it, this is a brand new one, so it's still got the sizing in it, but I thought it retains its tip really well. So I'm going to give this and it has a plunger apparently for filling. So I still have to test drive that, but I'm really liking the look of it. So thank you, Mr. Billy from Faber-Castell. Okay, hit that aside. What next? Okay, so the Association for the Creative Industries Canada had their annual general meeting, and it was hors d'oeuvres in a hotel, and we sat around but we did get these goodie bags. Now this isn't everything that was in the goodie bag, but I just wanted to share some of the things. We've got the Northern Lights embossing powder from Kim Evans from Emerald Creek, and she is doing the new embossing powders for Seth Apter, so the baked textures. So I've got some on order. I'm waiting impatiently for those to arrive. Kim, if you're listening, which she probably isn't, she's probably busy working. And these are some of her embellishments. I did have a Facebook Live video of Seth Apter demonstrating her baked texture embossing powders, and it is still on Facebook, but it's also on YouTube, so you can find it more easily. So if you want to check that out, please do. And some chipboard, Southern Ridge Trading, that does some really cool chipboard things and will be very cool with the new baked textures embossing powders. Strong and Free. Okay, there was a goodie bag from Wild Whispers offer. These girls are young and energetic and exciting and do scrapbooking things. So check them out. Wild Whisper. This was a stencil I got, but I'm not sure who M Squared is. Anyways, it was a freebie. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, another Southern Ridge I snagged. Oh yes, here we go. See, AFCI Canada AGM. Okay. Oh, and there were some pens in that goodie bag too. So it's nice to have goodie bags. Goodie bags are good. I'm not showing you everything, but trying. Doing my best. Okay, now I have a whole box full of things, and this is the Prime networking event. Is that, hopefully that's in focus. And it is an event put on by Prime Publishing, and they have this event where they invite bloggers to the event to hook them up with manufacturers. Manufacturers that want to get their products out to a variety of bloggers and crafters and see what they do with their product and to share it with everybody. So I've been to this many times, and it gets more fun every year because you recognize people and you see different things. Okay, so folk art plaid. They had some color shift paint. Now that I obviously haven't used it, but you can, when you move around an object, the color changes. So that's iridescent, I guess. Okay, so that's for later to try. I'll get this out of the way. This is Leisure Arts was there, and they were showing us their publications, and they have a blogger review system where they work with bloggers to review their products, and they have note cards they shared with us this year, coloring note cards, and they shared with us some pencil crayons and watercolor pencils. So that was really nice, and no problem with Canada Customs. Marvy shared this little box. Oh, right. Okay, that's the hinge. I hope I can get this open. Oh, no, maybe not. There we go. So Marvy shared this little box, cute little box, with all sorts of their pens inside for us to try out. So, and I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but look out, world. Ooh, liquid gold. Ooh, more gold. Yay. Xyron. This is their, it's a sticker maker. It's disposable. Apparently the disposable is better for the environment than all the refill cartridges that we do. So that's kind of interesting. So I have yet to try that out too. Sticker maker. And I do use Xyron for, if you've ever had one of my bookbinding kits, the label on the cover has always been put on with a Xyron. Also, it's my favorite thing for doing bookbinding, the inside covers. Oh, what are they called? Boy, drawing a blank there. Yes. End papers. Okay, and Sakura gave us these, and this is their white jelly roll, and it comes now in 3 sizes. Lots of fun. Derwent was there, and Derwent, whoa, I carried lots of their stuff for a while, right after the 2007 calligraphy conference in Shawnigan Lake. And I still have a lot of it around. So this is their Academy Color sampler. Do you hear things happening in the background? That's the cat. He is not happy that I am not paying attention to him. And the last thing I have here is a whole bunch of goodies from Sculpey. And if you saw Bella Crafts magazine, the current issue, the winter issue, I actually did a stamping on, oh, hey, it's still here. I did this stamping on polymer clay project. So have a look at that, and I think there's going to be more stamping on clay happening. So, okay, that's that. Now, I'm missing some stuff. Glue dots is always a good place to go. They have, now I don't know whether these are brand new. I usually use the ones on a roll, and I have the dispensers, which I'm sure you've seen me show before. But this year, I asked for an empty box because I thought it was the funniest thing. This is the large economy size roll of glue dots. Why go small when you can go large? Anyways, I think this is the funniest thing, and I've got to take a picture of this with their littler ones because I think it's so cute. Okay, glue dots. Yay, thank you to Glue Dots for that. Okay, what else do we have here? I found a few things. Oh, Gorilla Glue, super glue. I get to try that out. When I was at the airport in San Francisco waiting for my flight to Vancouver, I got into a bookstore and I picked up this black blank book. So this has nothing to do with CHA. This is just part of my travels. And I thought, oh man, I have some very cool metallic brush pens that this could be really fun to use in that. And then the other thing that I thought was fun was this fashion sketchbook. So what it is, can you see that? It has figures, women's figures. I don't even know if there's any men. Hopefully not. They're not exciting to design for. Oh, look, you could design shoes. But they have figures, so you can actually draw your designs on top of here. And I thought, well, that could be really fun for a rainy day. Okay, and the other thing, always very generous, is Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L. And this is their 2018 catalog. And I snagged some 3D foam squares and 3D foam creative sheets. These are very nice. They're adhesive on both sides and they're foam. So you can die cut away with words from their foam sheets. Very good. Love their stuff. Okay, I think that's just about it for, I'm looking around here. Have I gone through? I think I've gone through all my piles. So thank you for listening, if you're listening. If not, hey, I understand. It's a weird time of day. I hope you've learned something about it. The show was fun and bright and energetic, and you always meet interesting people there. You reconnect with other people. It's really, it's you shouldn't miss it if you can get there. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and Kitty and I will see you later.